my weekday of order date starting from Monday is equal to 6, which means this will be become the your Saturday. And one more thing, weekday of your order date, so just comma to just give equal to 7, this will become your Sunday, already this much. So this is comes under the weekend if all this satisfied, otherwise this comes under the weekdays. Perfect. So this much you already done this. So bring that into visualization. So click over here, convert that into chart. So this is your chart. So now what I want here, I want to bring the cells here. So this is the cell value. I don't want cell value like this. I want to convert into the percentage format. Simple thing. Let me increase the font size. So I want to convert them into the percentage. How to convert them? Just to select this chart. So just right click over here. So there is the show as values. Then here the percentage of grand total. The moment you click on here, it will convert into your percentage format. This is how you do convert your weekdays and weekends. Now observe here, the weekend is having the 32% of your sales value, and weekdays total 5 days is having the 67%. So this is how you do. Let's see our next scenario. Our next scenario is somewhat different. Here also weekend and weekdays, but what I want here, that I want to know about that what is the quantity percentage. This is also we have done last time. Okay. So this is we have done, I think so, yesterday, the quantity, sales and all. So let me start from here. So I forgot for the multiple batches. Let's say my scenario is that. So what I want here, that I want year month wise sales I want. So I want to calculate that year total. So how to go for the year total? Here, this is not your complete task. Your task, what you want, every business they wanted to know about that what is the monthly contribution of their percentage. Each month how much contribution it is there. If it there the your business is 3 years 4 years back business it is there in your data, you have to know about that what is the each year percentage contribution to entire business. And you can go for the quarter also. So quarter percentage also, each quarter how much the contribution it is there. Then after that you can go for the day wise also, so how much contribution it is going to there. So let's observe here that, so how to compute this one. So first let me check with that. All I want you to know about that, there are the three functions. One is the all selected function, and another one is the all except function. So these three functions, let me make you understand the three different functions, how to use it to compute such kind of the percentage individual contribution to the your business. So let's see here. So how I'm going to do that one? I want to go for the total year. I want to calculate. So how to calculate it? I'm going to take that sum of the sales value. So all I'm taking here, all whatever the order date I'm taking, and I'm computing with the month wise. So let me open here the scenario. Otherwise you can't able to understand. Let me take into the new. I'm taking the matrix. Here just observe. I'm taking here. What is this having order date? You have year, quarter, month, and day wise. Everything you have. Now I want to take here the sales. So from here you just understand each year how much contribution, each month how much contribution, that you need to find out. I'm just clicking on the hierarchy, so it will give you quarter wise. So instead of the going for that quarter wise, I just want to take here the year and month. So only two things I want. So each month I want to know about that how much contribution it is there. So let's check this one. So understand this one. Calculate sum of the sales, because of we have taken here the sales only. Sales value. So now what is my goal is I want to know about that percentage. So first I need to populate that value. So all I have taken that function. Order date based on what I'm going to compute, based on the month wise contribution I'm going to compute. I have taken here the all function. Just observe here. This is one of the interview question for your experienced guys. Understand where to use all, where to use all selected, where to use all accept. So that is your important question. You just take that scenario whatever we are going to discuss right now. So let me write this logic. So step by step understand. Otherwise you can't able to understand well. So I want to populate the total year here. So let me make you understand first. Let me write here. First observe, after at the end of the scenario you will understand this. So what I want here, I want to take the all. So order date. Then I'm going to compute based on the month. So just observe, nothing bigger. If I write this logic, let's understand. So are you getting anything change? Whatever the data that is there, it is coming up here. Now, if I want to go for the each month contribution, so what I want to do that here that, so each month this is the value and divided by total value. You have to go for the find out percentages. So just like that, your college, you know about that. For example, if you are writing the some exam, any engineering, you are writing the some subject. For example, any subject you can take that computers. So any computer subject that you are writing. So for example, you got the 60 marks, but total how much it is the 100 marks. Then what is the percentage here? 60%. So this is how you need to understand. So what is the important here? So how much marks you secured and what is the total marks. So based on that only the you secured and total marks only you get the percentage. The same manner. So if you want individual here contribution, individual contribution each month just like your subjects. If you want to know about that each subject, you want to take this value sales value and divide it by your total value. But your total value it is there in the top header only, but you can't able to achieve it. So what I want here that this total value I want to populate till here. So 2014 total value till here, same value, and 2015 same value populate here, 2016 same value populate here like this. So now let me make you observe. So instead of the using that all, I want to use that all except. So three things we are going to do that one. So what I'm going to do that all except, the same thing formula everything, calculate sum of sales value. Instead of here using the all except, I'm using another function. What all except is going to do, so whatever you are going to compute that based on the month, so it is going to remove that one. Whatever the year wise, that pointing to, that is removing. So that's why here the I'm pointing to month wise. Let's see. So one more thing, whenever you use the all except, you must to pointing to entire table. So then only it will take. So this order table, it is what it is going to give you. Entire thing it is there, year, month, date, and everything quarter. So that's why I'm pointing to month only. If you can't achieve it by using the pointing to month, you just use that year pointing. So nothing bigger. The same thing what you used when you use the all except, you must use the total table name. That is only the logic you must understand. Let me give here. Same thing only, nothing bigger. So I'm giving here the year sum name. So what I'm doing, I want to calculate sum of sales value. Perfect. Then what I'm using here the function all except of, you must pointing to total table. So there are so many tables that I have connected. So I want to pointing to orders table. Perfect. Now what I want to compute the order date. So from this order date, I want to populate my entire, this total year, subtotals of the each year. So I'm pointing to month first. Let me check whether what month is going to give you answer. So step by step you need to do in your real time. Otherwise you will get the wrong answers. So let me bring this. Are you getting? No. This is wrong answer. So what it is giving you? So grand total of each year, total grand total it is going to give you each subtotals. So this is also not giving you right answer. Then instead of the month, what I want to use, let me take the same copy. So let me write one more DAX. So here I want to change. So what should I subtotal here? I have given subtotal here. So what I am pointing here, instead of the month, I want to pointing to year. Now observe the magic. So go bring this into your view. So now observe here, whatever the subtotal it is there, it is going to populate till the that year ending. So then after the 2015 subtotal 470,532 something. So it is populating till the that year. 2016 same, 2017 same, whatever it is there. Now you can easily go for it the percentage. So whatever the value, that is the January to divided by this total value. Now these two things is not required for your understanding. I just have created. So I'm going to remove that one too. Now this is your final value. Now I want to go for the percentage. Now what you do, these subtotals not required now. Let me turn off the subtotals first. Perfect. Now you can go for the individual month contribution of each year. So let me increase that some font size. Okay, perfect. Now another logic, you need to write DAX. So how to get the percentage? Month percentage. So whatever this column divided by this column. Simple. So what is that column? Sum of sales value all divided by what is this? Subtotals. You just type here the subtotals here. So now click on commit. So bring that into your visualization. This is your each month contribution. Now how to convert them into the percentage? Just go click over here, percentage. So this is your individual month contribution. So in the real time, they are asking you to, show me any complex DAX that you write. So individual contribution, this one. So we can go for the, hierarchy wise also. Let me check that one, hierarchy wise. So that scenario, let me take into the another one. Wait, it's getting stuck. So same thing I'm taking, but I want to go for the quarter, year, month, date. So first let me check with the year wise contribution. So for example, let me take here the something. So this is year wise and this is the sales. Now what I want here, the year wise contribution I want to know. So let me increase here that font size, let me increase, that is only. So we'll show you how to write it. Just observe here that. So what you want, the total year only you want to go find it. So this is still here we have created. Now what you do here, you want to know about the total year percentage, how much contribution it is there. So each year percentage. So for example, total your business is going to 100%. So I want to know that if my business is running since 5 years, so I want to know that what is the individual contribution, which means that for example I'm starting my business 2020 and 2021. So I want to know about that my business is improving, otherwise my business is going down like this. So this is how to get that one percentage growth. Let's check here what I'm doing here, that I'm taking that sum of the sales and I'm taking all. So total table I'm taking entire table to get that grand total. The same logic, only nothing bigger. So what I want here, the goal is you have to create that new total grand total. This grand total I want to populate here, nothing bigger. So for that matter only we are creating the DAX. Then only you get the percentage, right? So grand total I'm giving something like this. Calculate sum of what we are going to compute based on the sales value. Then what I want here, the all. entire table I want to make the compute. So because total year is going to compute based on all the values. Just to click on commit, then bring that into your visualization. This is how. Now observe here, whatever the grand total it is there, it is going to populate across the table. So now you can easily find out the individual percentage, this value divided by this value. Simple.
సార్ అక్కడ ఆల్ ఆర్డర్స్ అని ఇచ్చినారు కదా సార్, ఆర్డర్స్ అనేది టేబుల్ కదా సార్, అది
అవును.
ఆ టేబుల్లో అది ఏది తీసుకోండి సార్ అసలు అక్కడ ఆర్డర్స్ అంటే?
లాజిక్ అట్లనే ఉంటుంది, దానికి మనం ఏం చేయలేము. నువ్వు అలా కాకపోతే ఇంకా లెంతీగా రాయి, నీకు అది ఇంకోటి చెప్తాను. లెంతీగా రాసేది, లెంతీగా రాసే బదులు షార్ట్ కట్ అది. నీకు ఈ గ్రాండ్ టోటల్ పాపులేట్ అవ్వాలి. ఇక్కడ పాపులేట్ అయిందా, ఏమైనా మిస్ అయిందా డేటా? నో. సో దట్ ఈస్ హౌ. లెట్స్ సీ. So sum of sales and total divided by, take the grand total. So this is will give you convert into the percentage. Simple. Your percentage bring here. So this is your individual percentage of each year. Now you can observe. So is your business is growing up. So your business is 21% when you started the 2014, but your business is slowing down in your 2015. But after that they are going to take that better decisions to improve your business. That is why the they are thinking about that whatever the business is, whenever it is going to down, they are going to increase it. Now if I want to go for the quarter wise, simple, just expand it. So you just observe here the, so whatever the 4 quarters that is there, these 4 quarters, sum of them, you will get this sum of total business. So if you want, but another year also you can check any year, you can go for the quarter wise. You can understand which quarter is your business is going to improve or your business is going to slow down, like this. If you want month wise, you just simply go here. So like this, when you sum up January, February, March, it is going to sum up with this quarter. So all 4 quarters is going to sum up this year contribution. So just expand here. So here the individual dates, whenever the business that is there, turnover. So wherever there is no sales value, it is giving you empty. So this is how you just understand. So this is the thing. So now for your data, let me minimize it. I want to populate total value here. So what is the option, other option that you expecting to write this one? Someone asked the question. Do you have any other option to get it? Let me try with another way. How it become the complicated observe. Grand total for year. So what I'm doing here, that calculate sum of sales value. Perfect. Now I'm using all except. So what I am pointing here, the year also you need to pointing to entire table. So then only you go for the order date. So go to order date, then you go pointing to month or year. Let me check it. When I go for the month pointing, what it is going to give you. So bring that value here. Are you getting the populated same? So do we need to write this much of the complex DAX? So that is why whenever you get that logic is perfect to get the entire total. So that is better to go with that one. So that is why better to use this very 2 lines, 2 words, not including 2 lines. So that is how. See next one. So next scenario is the different one. So you know about that filters. In the filters, what we do, Power Query Editor. In the Power Query Editor, simply you go for the whatever region that you want to select, you can select and you can go for the filter it out. Simple. But here the problem is when you write the DAX formula to get the same output. So this is how you need to write. So nothing bigger here. So this scenario is totally different. Whatever you expect only the central region like this. For example, if you have 4 regions. So for example, East is there, West is there, Central is there. Otherwise, let me show here. So let me go to new. Let me take this one. Let me take any region. Take the cells. Now let me format the same. You can take this format, same format. So observe here now. So what I want, when I select here the south, only south value only I want to populate in this column. So observe here that how to write that logic. So what we are going to do, so we are going to calculate sales, only sales value we have taken, and we are going to filter it out. How we are going to filter it out? You take that column and address of the table, then give that whatever you want to give, east, west, like this. That is the text, so that's why I have used that double quotation. So just observe here. Let me take central. So what I'm doing, calculate sum of sales value. Perfect. So what I want here, the I want to filter. So how I can filter, I want to select the column and I can give that only central. Spelling must be same in your real time, because of the sometimes they are giving you different names in your real time. Make sure, otherwise don't go blindly. So go bring here, the same value is populating here. But my next task is, I don't want to populate the same value to other values. I want to give only the whatever the select, I know that region only I want to take. The remaining values I want to give 0. So this is how. So instead of the central top one, let me take the south one, middle one, any south. So I'm taking the middle one. Instead of central, I'm giving here the south. Go click on commit. So observe whatever the south value, it is going to populate across the table. So now what I want, only south value give the value. The remaining values I want to make the 0. So I don't want to give any other value to the other regions. So what I am using here, the I want to use the filter concept. Just observe here the filter concept, simple. So what filter concept is going to give you? So I'm going to select this one, calculate some of the cells, you know. So order wise region, whatever the region that you want to select, you can select. But where I'm going to filter it out, I'm filtering out entire table. So whenever you go for the entire table filter, then you will get the exact result. Let me observe here. So where it is. So go to the new measure. So only south. So calculate sum of and your sales value. Perfect. Then what you do here that, so you go that use that filter. This filter you have to select entire your table. Then after that what you are going to do, so you write the condition. So my condition is I want only the south. Simple. Go close it. Only south. Bring this into your visualization. Are you getting? Perfect. Now this is not your complete scenario. Now what I want, the remaining values I want to make it the 0. So how to make it the 0? Let me make you observe here. So 0 other values. So this is my column name. What I'm doing here, that if is blank, this is the function, is blank is the function, whatever the column you just select, only south, select it. If this column having the blank, give me 0. Otherwise just give me whatever that is their column value. So this simple. Just go click on commit. This is how you make sure. So what you do next step, so you just make it the whole number to convert into the zeros. This is how simple you get it. So this is the value you get all the thing. So that filters done. Now you focus more about it. So these are all the very important one. Start of the year, end of the year. So YTD, QTD, PTD. So these are all the period to date. Some of the information we will discuss about it. So start of the year business, end of the year business will give you the same. So whatever the date that is there, it is going to populate. Let me give here. Otherwise, let me write here. So this is basic function. Let's understand. So we are not going to do with this function. Let me take here the new column. Only start of the year. That is the function is there. Start of the year, start of the month, start of the quarter. So I will show you one only. The remaining things you just do practice. Start of the month, start of the quarter. So what it is going to give you? So whenever your business is starting on that particular. So let me convert into this exact date. So when your business is started on that particular year, it is going to give you that result. So fine. So every year, 2014, your business started Friday, January 3. So like this, you are going to get that result. So end of the month also, you can, end of the year also, you can get it. The same formula, but end of the year. Let me create one more column. So this is basic one to write that PTD, YTD, QTD and all. End of year, same function. So end of the month, end of the quarter, you try a new one. So nothing bigger. It will give you when your business got ended. So on that particular year. So just to convert this into the data type, then you get this result. Fine, perfect. So now, one more thing. Observe here the first date, last date. This is also important function to write the YTD, QTD. So first date. So what it is going to give you? First date it is going to give you whenever the your business is started. Same thing. Start of the year, start of the month, start of the day. So the same way you are going to use that first day. So you just observe only what it is going to give you, result. First date of your order date. So go and take your order date. It will give you when your business is started. The same thing only answer it is going to give you. So whatever you get the same thing. So this is start up your business. So next one, last date. This is also important. Observe here last date. So let me take this one into the visualization. You might better understand. First date, bring into your visualization. So I'm taking table. So let me take your order date here into visualization. Just may convert this into the order date, exact date. Perfect. Let me take this format. So start of the day, what? Start of the year. What is first date? Now we have taken first day. So what it is going to give you? This is also convert. What it is going to give you? So whatever the date that is there, it is going to populate the same way. So then what I'm using here, the next function that I'm using, last date function. Just observe only. So this is nothing bigger, nobody will ask you, but to understand the YTD QTD you have to understand this. So last date, so function is also last date. So based on what column? Order date. So go close it, bring this into your visualization. So this is the last date. Let me convert this into exact value. Last date only, no? Okay, what I do, let me change here to data type. So now observe here the what it is going to give you, that last day of it. So now what I want, whenever the first, starting the business day, I want to populate the same day across the column. So whenever the last day my business got stopped, that day I wanted to stop here at the end. So what I'm using here the function. So we know already how to use that all function. What all it is going to give you. So whatever that is there, it is going to populate the same value. We have seen that month or year wise. So total year it is going to populate the same value, subtotal value across the column. Same way here also I want to get that last day or first date. So let me check with first date and last date. Let me expand it.